The Wake Up Crew,
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Good morning, Rutherford County. It's time to get up and at 'em, waking you up with local news, traffic, weather, and fun.
Everybody's smiling, sunshine day. Everybody's laughing, sunshine day. Everybody seems so happy today. It's a sunshine day.
You're listening to the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And welcome back. Yeah, it's Wednesday already. It's Hump Day, and March 18th, 2026, episode 1870. And we're 10 days until spring break, folks. That would be the 28th, is that right? Something like that?
30th would be the Monday, so the 27th is the last day in school.
Oh, well, they're already gone by the 26th. I mean, most people-
they're leaving half a day early on Thursday. They're not
Yeah.
showing up Friday.
Yeah. And, well, they can get the full 10, like 10 days.
It doesn't matter what you do. If you've got 3 days out, it's going to be a little longer. We need to go a little longer, so let's...
And, it's not the kids. It's the parents.
Yeah.
They're booking these vacations. And they're like, well,
That's
our
right.
flight's cheaper on a Thursday.
That's
Don't care.
true. That is true. It's just like playing golf.
That's why Thanksgiving breaks a week now.
You play golf and you get
That was a good move.
it's like $40 to play golf, seniors, on a regular weekday. Go to Friday at 70, 75. Even a senior, nobody gets a discount on Saturday, Saturday, and Sunday. So guess what days I play? But Thanksgiving break that was good. That I think that was really good.
That's one I wish that I feel like I would have enjoyed that when I was in school.
Yeah, it just really breaks it up. It seems like this has been a long time between. Of course, we had the snow, the ice storm, but nobody really. I mean, that was hard to enjoy that. Like a good snow.
Oh, no, yeah.
It was hard to enjoy that.
You got about an hour or two of good snow, and then it just started.
Yeah, if it had
slamming
just
that ice
stayed
from
like
the
it
sky.
was, it was going to be great.
It was a very pretty
snow.
snow at first,
Yeah.
but then the whole thing was covered in a sheet of ice.
And of course, we've argued about this. We didn't have a coach's show that day, and
That was a good move.
But
whoever
Could
made
have.
that decision,
it would have been snowing.
Brilliant.
It would have been snowing while we were on the air,
Yeah,
and then
it would have been icy. by the time we
hazardous
left.
driving. Yeah, it would have been awful.
And how would the people have made it without Rutherford weather that day?
And I couldn't do the coaches that way. I just couldn't make them come
Well,
out.
they would have been on the phone anyway. That would have been Girls Week. Yeah, they would have all been on the phone.
Well, in the latest Rutherford weather that I saw, he was getting us through a storm, and
As he does.
as he always does. And I like the way he calls them level 1s, 2, 3s, 4, and 5, not slight, marginal, that kind of thing.
Have you noticed he seems less tense on Rutherford weather these days?
Yeah, but I think he's got Ladybug in his lap. I'm not really sure. I can't tell. I can only see like from the neck up, basically. But I can't see his maps real well. I don't know how to make that any better, but because I usually see it on my phone.
Right.
But he draws little colored pencil
does, the
marks and
little circles,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And he's got his little Rutherford weather badge on, like there.
It's even more impressive if you're there watching him because he's got like 20 TVs in front of him.
Yeah.
He's like Batman in the Batcave. Alfred.
I know. I wonder how much money he has spent on TVs in his lifetime. I bet it's been a bunch.
Well, he always gets multiple uses out of his TVs.
Well, plus he only buys $250 mattresses, so I mean that helps a lot.
Because he'll put a TV up in the living room, and then when he's done with it and he wants a new one, he'll take it down and move it to the bedroom, and
As
then
a
take
monitor.
the bedroom TV and move it to the office, and then take the office TV and bring it up here and dump it.
I don't know how I got the TV that I'm using that's in front of me that I use as a screen.
Is that the big one? No, that one's on the wall.
Yeah, that's not the one Bobby had. That was our...
The one that's on the wall and the big TV that's in there was his living room TV until he bought a new one, and I took it when me and Megan got married, and I used it for about a year, and then I gave it to Bobby because Bobby wanted a TV, and now he's using it. But that TV is probably 10, 15 years old.
Wow. They last longer now, that's for sure.
But I don't even use it anymore. There's one in front of it, and it's on a cart. But
That was
I
the
don't-
one from your back porch TV.
That's right.
Well, would you guys like to win a car You possibly could. It's Brew Madness at 7 Brew. Fans can swing by for a favorite drink and scan the QR code to play the daily digital game for free coffee, hoodies, and more, including a chance to win one of 3 Ford Broncos. Visit the 7 Brew locations in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne to get in on the action.
But what if I want a different of the Ford Broncos? What if I win one I don't like?
Well, if you're that choosy, you don't need to apply.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to do it if you're going to be that,
I'll drive a Bronco.
Me too.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Cloudiness as well as a few light rain and or snow showers in the area today, mainly before noon. Plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. Highs top out near 58 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows drop to 39. And then Thursday, partly sunny and highs reach 69. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 34.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Selling your home, farm, or have an estate to settle, auctions are easy and profitable. You don't have to worry about the hassle of repairs or showings, and you'll receive multiple offers on auction day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Venezuela beat Team USA 3-2 in the final of the World Baseball Classic. In the bottom of the eighth, Bryce Harper of the U.S. did hit a two-run homer to tie it, but in the top of the ninth, Eugenio Suarez had an RBI double off Boston losing pitcher Garrett Whitlock, who had allowed a leadoff walk and a stolen base. Venezuela had upset Japan last weekend and then won its semifinal against an Italy team that had been 5-0. In the NBA, Oklahoma City won its ninth straight game, 113-108 at Orlando, 40 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit sent Washington to a 13th straight loss. New York beat Indiana. Pacers have lost 14 straight. In the NCAA tournament's first four, Texas wins on a last-second jumper, 68-66 over NC State. Howard eliminated UMBC 86-83. NHL overtime wins for Minnesota and Montreal.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back. At the Wake Up Crew time is 21 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock, and we're brought to you by Middle Tennessee Electric. If you've recently changed your phone number or email, be sure to update your details at mte.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates. But with MTE, do you really have that many outages? No. Not with
And
them.
they fix them quick.
They do. Best in Tennessee. I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna throw it right out there right now. It's best in Tennessee. We've got coming up, by the way, a CBS News update, a check of state news from Access Tennessee. Also, I guess when does Dalton come on? When are you on?
Just whatever.
Okay.
I don't know.
I honestly don't listen to it while the show's on because I go
Yeah.
take a break while the commercials are going on. Sometimes we have to get a Coke or, we have to get some coffee or go to the bathroom.
Nap time.
Yeah. Nap time comes after I get home.
Right.
That's the only good thing about this show. You can get up at 4 a.m. or 5. Really 5. You can get here. And you do the show, then you go to bed. You can go back to bed.
For you, I have to leave here and go to work.
Yeah, well, that's only why you only work 3 days a week.
That's true.
I don't know of anybody that does this shift and stays and works till 10 or 11 and doesn't go home. Do you go from here right to work?
Sometimes, yeah.
Pretty much. That's kind of interesting.
Boy, yeah.
Art Dinkins.
Who?
Art Dinkins is
Any
today's
relation?
SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for his tireless work protecting children. Art Dinkins is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. I've never heard of Art Dinkins.
So
he's
no
a good,
relation.
He's a good neighbor, yeah.
This Good Neighbor Spotlight is built by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, they're nationally known, and they're supporting the neighbors who keep Rutherford County thriving. I'm sure you know someone you can send us. Text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or visit WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
Okay, well, that's Good Neighbor of the Day. We also do the Birthday Club every weekday morning. Today being March 18th. If you know someone celebrating a birthday or even an anniversary, we'd love to hear from you. 615-893-1450. We're going to name everybody coming up here at around 8 o'clock. And then we're going to give away banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue, so you don't want to miss out on that.
Well, it's oatmeal cream pie day. Get yourself an oatmeal cream pie.
Little Debbie?
Just in general. I don't know of anyone else who makes them, but they do, I'm sure.
I'll be glad when they have a sticky bun day.
I doubt it.
Well, they might. It doesn't have to be Little Debbie. Just a sticky bun.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's true.
Have you had those from Panera Bread?
No. I don't make it out to Panera Bread much.
Have you ever had any? They look so good sitting in the little trays. Panera.
I haven't. I like their.
They got a cinnamon bun kind of thing that's real good.
Their cherry cream cheese pastry.
Oh yeah,
is
that
my
sounds like a
favorite.
winner. 24 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock.
Stones River Manor, the only faith-based nonprofit home for seniors in Rutherford County.
Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor offers independent living.
When you get to our age and you live in a house, there's always things that's got to be done. Living here, I don't have to worry about anything.
You don't have a yard to mow. You don't have a roof to repair.
Just what you want to do outside.
Start the journey. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard. Online at stonesrivermanor.com.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit recyclerightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. The remains of a man discovered by local hunters in Blount County in 1981 have been identified after an extensive DNA investigation by the TBI and outside laboratories. The man is identified as William Thomas Green. Green was last seen by family members in Knoxville around 1977. Investigators believe Green's remains may have been in the woods for up to 3 years before they were discovered. The TBI says investigators are hoping the public can now provide additional information about Green and help to piece together the events that led to his death. A big leadership change coming to MTSU as Dr. Sidney McPhee, president of Middle Tennessee State University, announces he will retire as the institution's chief executive when his contract ends in December. This marks the first leadership change in more than a quarter century for the university. McPhee told trustees that as a tenured professor, he plans to take a sabbatical to retool and prepare to ultimately return to the faculty in the College of Education. McPhee has overseen more than $2 billion in new construction, renovations, and improvements to the campus.
Let's welcome spring the right way with the 18th annual Blooming Arts Festival in Linden. Save the date because it's coming up soon, March 27th and 28th. You'll enjoy more than 200 art and craft booths along with delicious food and live entertainment. This festival is one of Tennessee's favorite springtime traditions, and we can't wait to see you there. March 27th and 28th in Linden for the Blooming Arts Festival.
A busy downtown Nashville bar damaged by fire Tuesday. It appears Kid Rock's multi-story complex had a small fire on the top floor. Broadway was temporarily blocked near the restaurant, but it has since reopened. Officials say the fire was in the ceiling of the VIP room on the mezzanine next to the front window. It appears a heating element got caught in a piece of insulation, starting that fire. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
27 after the hour, and this morning we're playing Name That Tune. Name That Tune. That's
Our
what I
first
said.
tune.
Name that tune. Go ahead.
Patrick Swayze.
Dirty Dancing. Bill Medley. Jennifer Warnes. Time of Our Life. Dirty Dancing.
Do you have a year?
Wait. Well, yes, I
We
do.
might be
Hold
able to
on.
get a full
Hold
sweep.
on. Left in 91. 89.
It's 87. Oh. Very close, though. Almost a full sweep. Great job. Great job on the first tune.
Name that tune. Sounds like an 80s song to me, but I don't think it is.
Yes, it is.
Prince.
Yep.
Purple Rain. Hold on, 1988.
I'm going 90.
I'll say 89 just to split the
Okay.
difference. Oh, wow. 84.
84.
Wow, is it that
Well,
long?
that's right. I guess
I guess that's
I feel
true.
by your age.
Yeah.
Name that tune.
SpongeBob. No.
Mona Lisa, Nat King Cole, 1954.
Give you one more try on the year.
56.
1950. But other than that, great
Wow.
work.
Didn't even hear the song.
We're 3 for 3 so far.
Yeah.
Men have named you.
Name that tune. Well, we were undefeated up until now. Wait a minute. I think we're going to know this one. I want you to love me. I'll never get the artist.
You're gonna feel when I say who the artist
know.
is.
I know, because I...
Do you know?
No.
Want to guess the year just for fun? See if you can get it.
I'm going to say 79.
That is correct.
Why can't I think of the artist?
Starts with a C. 2 words.
C. I don't know.
It is Cheap Trick. 1979. I Want You to Want Me.
Man.
I hate it. I can't believe I missed that one. Name that tune. Rihanna?
I think so. It's called Work. It's the name of this song. I'm going to say 2017.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
2016.
Oh, close.
Work. Rihanna.
Wow. That's teamwork right there, baby.
Wait.
Ice,
Wait.
babe.
Because it might be under pressure.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
This is Under Pressure.
It's either one.
I know, because Vanilla Ice would have come in by now. Yep. This is Under Pressure.
And they didn't have this in Under Pressure.
Is that Queen?
I don't think it was Queen. Might have been, though.
Let's go for it. I think let's.
Year?
1980.
No, it's David Bowie.
It is David
Yeah.
Bowie.
It's David Bowie.
So that'd be early 80s or late 70s.
Okay. 75.
Okay.
1980.
81.
Yeah.
Queen and David Bowie.
Oh, wow.
Queen and David Bowie, Under Pressure.
We got it right
Yes,
then.
we did!
Yeah. We're so good.
Name that tune.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
But I don't know what song. I'll know.
Picking it up?
This is not Ariana Grande. I was wrong. I don't know. We're going to have to forfeit.
Picking it up.
I'm going to guess the year's 2018. It was Ariana Grande, 2018. We got it right. It's No Tears Left to Cry is the name of that song.
You did it. You doubted yourself.
I did.
Name that tune.
Ja la 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 la. Oh, what is the name of this song? Mr. Jones. Casting Crows. I think that's it. I think it's Casting Crows.
I don't know it. So, I mean,
It's a great song. I'm gonna say 97. 93. Counting Crows. Mr. Jones.
you were thinking of Casting Crowns.
Yeah. But I got Crows.
Name that
One more.
tune.
From Ramsey Solutions.
No, this
I
is
got
not that
this.
song.
I got this, boys. Hold
This
on.
is that song that they use on the show.
I think it just sounds similar, but I might be wrong.
Here it comes.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all I can think of is Dave
I
Ramsey.
know. It's all that's in my brain. It's all I've heard forever.
It's the longest intro in the history of mankind.
Well, that's why they use it, I think.
What is it? We're running out of time.
This is Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty, 1978.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Cloudiness as well as a few light rain and or snow showers in the area today, mainly before noon. Plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. Highs top out near 58 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows drop to 39. And then Thursday, partly sunny and highs reach 69. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 34.
Good morning. We see a couple of accidents out here in their wrap-up stages. At the moment, it's starting to get a little bit heavier just in the last 15-20 minutes westbound on 24 here at 840. Watching that traffic build pretty good coming out of Murfreesboro, Rutherford County on 24 pushing up through Antioch. A little bit heavy at times here, no surprise. Southbound 65 right at Trinity Lane. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts today at AMCO Transmissions at 1621 West Main Street in Lebanon. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
Don't miss Quilts in the Borough this weekend.
over at the Lane Agri-Park. It's a judged showcase featuring traditional, modern, hand-quilted, and children's quilts, along with quilt vendors and bed-turning demonstrations. This is an annual event this weekend, hosted by the Quilting Bees Guild of Murfreesboro. The admission is $10, $8 for seniors, and children under 12 admitted free. Quilts in the Borough this weekend at the Lane Agri-Park. Do you like fish? Well, don't miss the Knights of Columbus Fish Fry every Friday night in March, 4:30 until 7 in the evening, over at St. Rose of Lima Catholic Church, North Tennessee Boulevard. And the Rutherford County Library System is offering free computer classes. The classes are taught at the Tech Center on Minerva Drive in Murfreesboro. For information, call any of the branches of the Rutherford County Library System. And you can drop by those branches anytime that you're challenged with a smartphone issue. Give the gift of life. Give blood at the Red Cross. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. I love not having to worry about what to have for dinner tonight. I don't have to shop for groceries. I just go downstairs and eat off the menu, which is always good.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri-Park.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Dr. Craig McCabe, the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
You just really wanted to get really good vision or see without glasses near or far.
I can drive without glasses. I can look at my computer without glasses. And being able to read a street sign when I'm driving down the road is awesome.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
I can't thank you enough. I am so blessed for you.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
I'm a single mom, and as you can imagine, it's a fight sometimes just to get out the door. But when I need new tires or something's wrong with my car, I need to head to someone I can trust. I go to Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World, locally owned and operated.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Well, welcome back. After a great, successful Name That Tune, we're ready for our dad joke of the day, which we have a 4 and a 3. Let's see if you can wind up the partial week on a good note.
As a reminder, I will not be rating the joke.
Oh, geez. I wish you would quit worrying about his reactions. He reacts that way to everybody, Dalton.
Well,
do we need to circle around, maybe have a word of prayer?
I can't take it anymore.
Oh. Okay. Here we
Harsh
go.
Conditions, I guess.
You are going to grade it, though?
No.
I thought you were going to grade it, but just not comment.
No, I'm not rating the joke. I'm sorry.
Do that.
It's all you.
Golly.
You know, I renamed my toilet Jim instead of John.
Really?
Yeah. People are impressed. I go to the gym every morning.
I'm giving that a 5. What do you think, Dalton?
I abstain.
Just off the record.
No rating. I have to hold true by what I said.
But if you were like a listener, what would you think they would grade it? See, that's not your thing. What would you think they'd grade it as?
I can't unbiasedly say that.
It's going to be a long whatever years that we got left.
CBS News Brief. Israel says it's killed a third top Iranian official in a day, this time the nation's intelligence chief. Meantime, an Iranian strike has killed an elderly couple in Tel Aviv. The BBC's Yolande Nell.
The retaliation from Iran came swiftly, with missiles being fired at the center of Israel, including those with these cluster warheads.
From bad to worse at U.S. airports as more TSA officers sick out. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Hundreds have quit. Thousands by the day are calling out sick. For flyers, millions of people showing up to the airport. They're finding increasingly long lines, in some cases mind-numbingly long.
In a rare interview, Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts speaks out against political criticism of judges.
Personally directed hostility is dangerous, and it's got to stop.
He did not mention President Trump by name. CBS.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
In Murfreesboro, a major leadership change is on the horizon at Middle Tennessee State University. Dr. Sidney A. McPhee, the university's 10th president and longest-serving leader, announced Tuesday that he will step down from the role in December of 2026, after more than 25 years guiding the institution.
It has been indeed an incredible 25 years, and the university is in a strong position for continued success.
McPhee, who first took office in 2001, told the MTSU Board of Trustees that serving the university has been the greatest professional honor of his career. During his tenure, the Murfreesboro campus experienced a dramatic transformation, with more than $2 billion in construction, renovations, and infrastructure improvements. Projects included the 250,000 square foot science building and continued expansion of the university's aerospace program in nearby Shelbyville. After stepping down, McPhee plans to take a sabbatical before returning to the university as a faculty member in the College of Education. Meanwhile, another decision in Murfreesboro is drawing strong reactions across the county. The Rutherford County Library Board voted to move more than 190 books from children's sections into the adult areas of the county's library system. The vote followed hours of public comment at the Rutherford County Courthouse, where residents debated whether the materials were appropriate for youth readers. Supporters said the change helps protect children, while opponents argued the move restricts access to information and limits the freedom to read. Library officials said the review came after request from the Tennessee Secretary of State encouraging libraries statewide to evaluate age appropriateness in youth collections. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Shopping at the Restore.
Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore.
We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Need to send out professional mailings without the hassle? Franklin's Printworks makes it easy with print-to-mail service.
That is directly in our wheelhouse. We have our own in-house mail department, so we can design something, print it, and send it out under our bulk mail edition. Save you a lot on postage, and you don't even have to touch it.
Jeff Carlton at Franklin's Printworks says from postcards and newsletters to invoices, bulk mailings, design, printing, and direct mail, they handle it all.
It's a pretty quick turnaround and very cost efficient.
Your message delivered with Franklin's Printworks.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. The people that work here, all of them are very nice, and I never have met one that was not. And, of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
Adams Place, on Memorial across from Walmart.
Play an old guitar from 9 to 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber, go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy. Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. For those of you concerned about your flowers, gardens, and the blooming trees, a temperature rebound is on the way. The National Weather Service forecast places daytime temperatures at or above 60 today, possibly climbing to 80 by the weekend. The last average spring frost in the area is around April 15th. Experts say hardy perennials such as trees and shrubs suited for the local climate are expected to fare well during these cold periods. Summer plants, though, should not be in the ground before that April 15th date. Frontier Airlines announcing a new flight from Music City to Las Vegas starting midway through 2026. Frontier says it will be a nonstop service from the Nashville International Airport to Harry Reid Airport in Las Vegas. The service is set to operate 4 times a week beginning June 11th. The airline says fares start at about $90. Frontier joins Southwest in offering direct flights between the two cities. More news in 30 seconds.
Let's welcome spring the right way with the 18th Annual Blooming Arts Festival in Linden. Save the date because it's coming up soon, March 27th and 28th. You'll enjoy more than 200 art and craft booths along with delicious food and live entertainment. This festival is one of Tennessee's favorite springtime traditions, and we can't wait to see you there. March 27th and 28th in Linden for the Blooming Arts Festival.
A big leadership change coming to MTSU as Dr. Sidney McPhee, president of the university, announces he will retire in December. This marks the first leadership change in more than a quarter century for the university. McPhee says as a tenured professor, he plans to take a sabbatical to retool and prepare to ultimately return to the faculty in the College of Education. McPhee has overseen more than $2 billion in new construction, renovations, and improvements to the campus. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:48 here on the Wake Up Crew. Don't forget now, 10 days until spring break. No school for city students Friday because they're having parent-teacher conferences. And this is episode 1870. Year 8. I think we need to put the years down now. Year 8.
Oh, Lordy.
On the air. Wow. Got some birthdays today.
Yes, we do.
Are you ready?
Already?
Well, I've got several, and I want to make sure I get them in. Don't want to be rushed.
And they're famous. You know, you got to give them their time.
Yeah.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
1837, Grover Cleveland, the 22nd and 24th U.S. president.
Not to be confused, of course, with Grover from Sesame Street.
You know, that's only one other president's done this. It's President Trump, I believe.
That is correct.
Right. Yeah. 1858, Rudolf Diesel, the French-born German engineer, invented the diesel engine. In case you were wondering why they called it the diesel engine.
Well, I was about to say not to be confused with the diesel engine, but you got me.
Born in Paris, France, disappeared in 1913. That's weird.
They got him.
And a gas explosion.
1869, Neville Chamberlain, or Neville, that's right, Neville Chamberlain, British Prime Minister, born in Birmingham. He was the Prime Minister before Winston Churchill. And a lot of people blamed him for the war getting so bad. I mean, yeah. And Wilson Pickett, born, I don't have a date on it, but American rhythm and blues singer, born on this day, born in Prattville, Alabama. Mustang Sally.
Born in 1941, John.
Okay. In 1963, Vanessa Williams, American singer, actress, and first African-American Miss America. She had nude photos taken, and she was stripped of that crown.
That's true.
She became a very successful actress.
That's what I've heard.
1970, Queen Latifah, American rapper and actress. I like Queen Latifah. Don't you?
She's a good one.
They canceled her last show. What is The Punisher or whatever it was called? I'm surprised they canceled it.
The Finisher, wasn't it?
No, it's not either one of those. It's
Equalizer.
Equalizer.
Yep.
There you go. And that's a look at the celebrity birthdays. But we've got celebrities in our own county, in our own town, out toward Woodbury, all kinds of places.
Everywhere. Steve Thomas III, Alan Farley, Catherine Young, and Debbie Flowers all celebrating birthdays
Not
today.
to be confused with Steve Thomas II.
Well, that's his dad.
But don't confuse them.
Well, no.
If you want to add birthdays, anniversaries, 615-893-1450 on this March 18th. If you know somebody celebrating, we'd love for you to add them to the list. At 8 o'clock, we announce all the names that we've collected, and somebody gets some banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue. So call, text, let us know.
It's time for Today in History.
Have you noticed he's doing his own sound effects now?
That was me.
Oh, that was you?
That was me.
Oh. Have you noticed that you're doing your own sound effects now? 1881, Barnum and Bailey Circus, traveling as the greatest show on earth, debuts at Madison Square Garden in New York City. I just want to go home. Please let me go home. Would last 146 years before closing in 2017.
We're close, John. We're almost halfway through.
In 1931, the first electric shavers go on sale in the U.S. You know, I have never found an electric shaver that I'm super happy with.
The Philips One Blade. I've been using it since I was like 17 years old.
Really?
Yes,
Philips One Blade. Do they still make them?
One Blade. Yes, they do.
I love it.
I actually have two of them.
Well, you don't love them that much because you just grow a beard. You said you don't like to shave.
Shaves right up under here and do my trimming with it.
Where can I get one? Online?
Anywhere, yeah.
Philips,
Walmart.
what's it called?
One Blade.
Is it expensive?
Like
Little bit.
$40.
Really?
Yeah.
I paid $120 for the last one I've got.
Oh, no, it's great. It's really good. You replace the little head on it every so often. It'll turn green when it's bad.
Looks, it's like a lime green color to it. Yeah.
It's
where,
a real
where
good.
do you get the replacement?
Same store. You can get them at Walmart. Mm-hmm. You can get them anywhere.
I'm so glad I work.
I have two, and I alternate because I leave it in the shower. I alternate which one's charging and which one I'm using.
I am so glad I work on this show. I learned so many things.
I'll send you a link.
The Philips, yeah, I'll do that. You're good about that, like other people I know. 1965, the Poppin' Fresh Pillsbury Doughboys introduced.
Not to be confused with Brian Barrett.
And his son, who was laid to rest on this day.
Sorry, it was too. I had to.
Well, we do deaths later. We'll do obituaries later on in the year. You know.
Well, it's coming soon.
1967, the Beatles' Penny Lane single goes number one.
Penny Lane, there is a fireman on an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of a queen.
That's a good song right there. 1992, Donna Summer gets a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. Oh, my era, buddy. 2002, the Ramones are inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Let's go.
I thought their songs all sounded the same. Everything they sang sounded like
this is
that.
a good one.
Yeah. In 2005, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody premieres on the Disney Channel.
Got a funny story about that.
You'll
I'll
have
share
to
at
wait.
some point.
Yeah, Today in History is over, and we'll be back right now on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Cloudiness as well as a few light rain and or snow showers in the area today, mainly before noon. Plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. Highs top out near 58 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows drop to 39. And then Thursday, partly sunny and highs reach 69. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 34.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Good morning. We're
seeing slow traffic in a couple of spots here, especially on 24 westbound at Hickory Hollow Parkway. You got all that traffic coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, trying to sneak up through the Antioch area. It's slow now, 65 southbound as you approach Trinity Lane. All that traffic coming down from the north, especially traveling down through Madison right now. Plenty of radar down I-40 in Wilson County this morning, so be careful. STR Towing and Recovery says, hey, call them 24/7 if you need a tow for a car or a truck. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, and they want to make sure you're in the loop. Head over to MTE.com to update your contact info so you can get those timely alerts on outages, billing, and more. That's MTE.com.
Do you want your money to work hard for you? Who doesn't? South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop at our location at 1602 West Northfield Boulevard in Georgetown Park today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. Number 1, most important advice, start early and get your name on the list. That's the biggest obstacle to overcome, is getting in here, because it's a very popular place for people to retire to.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place.
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. No Oscar, no problem for Timothée Chalamet.
But I must not die yet.
Not even a week after he was frozen out of the Oscars, we have the brand new teaser trailer out for Dune Part 3. This is the conclusion to the Dune trilogy. It jumps 17 years ahead from Dune Part 2. Timothée is back along with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. That's out December 18th.
That's what you were going to say, that you're Spider-Man.
No. And we'll see Zendaya, too, in the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's due to drop today, with Tom Holland back as your friendly neighborhood spider dude. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, they've got the television show Life and Times of Reggie Dinkins. Now, Art Dinkins, it's today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. I'm not related to either one of them. For his tireless work protecting children, Art Dinkins is getting a free drink of choice, but I could be if he gives me some of his drink. From 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne.
Hey, Art, let me get a sip. Let me get a sip of your coffee real quick.
And then we'll be related.
This Good Neighbor Spotlight is built by SRM Concrete. They are locally grown, they are nationally known, and they love supporting the neighbors who keep Rutherford County thriving. I'm sure you know someone that you could send us. Text that word, neighbor, to 615-893-1450 or visit WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
Okay, if you want to add birthdays or anniversaries to our list this morning, the number is 615-893-1450. Call or text.
This is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the Law Offices of John Day.
Our time is 7 o'clock.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Iran fires back.
A deadly barrage of Iranian missiles rocked Israel.
A Trump appointee quits over the war.
It's a good thing that he's out.
And record heat.
Temperatures approach 100 degrees in parts of Los Angeles.
Good morning, I'm Cammie McCormick with the CBS World News Roundup. Iran has lashed out with multiple attacks on its Gulf neighbors and Israel following the killing of one of its top leaders in an Israeli airstrike. It's using some of its latest missiles to evade air defenses. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is in Tel Aviv.
Orange lights filling the skies over Tel Aviv last night, bomblets raining down indiscriminately across the city. Iran's cluster bombs designed to overwhelm Israel's multi-layered air defense system. Defense officials say if not for Israel's early warning air defense system, the death toll would be much higher. Israel's second front against Iranian proxies, Hezbollah, has only intensified too, expanding ground operations into southern Lebanon.
Israel's defense minister is now claiming Israel has killed Iran's intelligence minister. President Trump yesterday blasted NATO allies for not answering his call to help secure the Strait of Hormuz. He also criticized his national counterterrorism chief, who resigned over the war. CBS's Nancy Cortez is at the White House.
President Trump slammed former Green Beret Joe Kent minutes after Kent posted his letter of resignation on social media, saying he, quote, cannot in good conscience support the ongoing war in Iran. Iran posed no imminent threat to our nation.
I always thought he was a nice guy, but I always thought he was weak on security.
That's not what Trump said last year when he nominated Kent to run the National Counterterrorism Center. Then he praised Kent as a man who, quote, hunted down terrorists and criminals his entire adult life. Kent's nomination was controversial. He had a history of embracing conspiracy theories. In his resignation letter yesterday, Kent wrote, quote, it is clear that we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby.
The security lines at airports across the country are growing longer. More TSA officers are calling out sick. They're not getting paid because of the partial government shutdown. Our Chris Van Cleve is at the airport in Phoenix.
Spring break is turning into spring wait at airports across the country.
I don't fly often, but it's never this bad.
In Atlanta, Tuesday brought another day of wait times topping 2 hours. Monday, nearly 40% of TSA officers there called out sick, closing one of the checkpoints at the world's busiest airport.
There's like 1 million people in front of me.
It was a rocky day in Denver, too.
I've never seen DIA like this.
In Houston, wait times hit at least 103 minutes at Bush Airport. Today, 3 of the 6 TSA checkpoints at the Philadelphia airport will be closed. TSA sick calls are surging since officers missed a paycheck Friday due to the month-long partial government shutdown. Acting Deputy TSA Administrator Adam Stahl says the agency is concerned about the growing number of call-outs.
If the call rate does climb, there could be scenarios where we may have to shut down airports.
There is record heat in the West right now. More than 60 record highs were set yesterday from California to Idaho. Burbank and Long Beach hit 99 degrees, their hottest March temperature on record. CBS's Carter Evans is in Malibu.
The Southwest is sweltering under a heat wave scientists call unprecedented for March.
It's too early. We're not ready. I'm not ready.
In Arizona, the unrelenting sun has forced Major League Baseball to shift its spring training games later in the day.
We got to make sure that the fans are safe, that we're safe.
Daniel Swain studies extreme weather and climate change.
What we're seeing is the long-term warming trend associated with climate change really manifesting itself in an increasingly unignorable way, both in wet years and in dry years.
And while the wildfire risk in California is fairly low right now,
there is considerable concern that this coming fire season, later this summer into the fall, could be in the West's mountain forested regions much worse than recent years.
Jill Schlesinger will be monitoring as the Fed looks at interest rates today.
The Federal Reserve will conclude its 2-day policy meeting today, and it is widely expected that the Fed will take no action. That would mean short-term interest rates remain at 3.5% to 3.75%.
Time on the roundup coming up on 5 minutes past the hour.
What is going on?
What's going on here?
How is this possible?
Great storytelling starts here.
Oh, come on.
Why? It's time for 60 Minutes.
Larry used to come over to watch the games. After his wife passed, he started drinking. A lot. Larry just stayed to himself. Angry. He started acting differently. I wasn't going to pretend I didn't see him unraveling. Larry had guns around, and I didn't want anything bad to happen, so I contacted the local authorities for help. It was a tough call. Together, we pressed pause. Our local authorities filed a firearm restraining order to temporarily remove the guns. Larry had time to get help, and later, he got his guns back.
It wasn't easy, but we're a community. We keep our neighbors and ourselves from harm.
By temporarily removing a gun, a firearm restraining order gives a person in crisis time to heal. Learn more at illinois.gov/pause to heal. Brought to you by the Illinois Department of Public Health, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Attorney General Pam Bondi has been subpoenaed by the GOP chairman of the House Oversight Committee. CBS News correspondent Ed O'Keefe.
The committee is ordering the Attorney General to appear next month to discuss whether the department is complying with a law requiring it release all of the files related to Jeffrey Epstein. The DOJ called it unnecessary.
A key Senate committee will hear today from the man President Trump has chosen to head DHS. Nicole Killian is following.
Senator Mark Wayne Mullen will appear before a Senate panel for a nomination hearing to become the next Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. President Trump nominated the Oklahoma Republican after removing Secretary Kristi Noem. The former businessman and MMA fighter could face a grilling over the ongoing DHS shutdown and immigration enforcement tactics.
Also in the Senate.
On this vote, the yeas are 51, the nays are 48. The motion is agreed to.
Correspondent Jonathan Vigliotti reports authorities have been looking at more surveillance footage from security cameras at the home of Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mother.
Law enforcement sources tell CBS News the additional images were obtained over the last couple of weeks from surveillance cameras installed at Nancy Guthrie's Tucson home. One camera was fastened to a fence and focused on the back of the house, including the swimming pool area. A second camera showed the driveway and front of the garage door. The new images captured family members, landscapers, and pool workers, stretching back weeks prior to the kidnapping, but nothing deemed suspicious.
The 2026 World Baseball Classic wrapped up in Miami last night. The details from sports reporter Erica Herskowitz.
Venezuela has retaken the lead.
Fox Sports with a call. Eugenio Suarez answered Bryce Harper's game-tying two-run shot with that go-ahead double in the top of the ninth to lift Venezuela to its first ever World Baseball Classic title. The Venezuelans knocked off the United States 3-2. The Americans go home empty-handed for a second straight time.
Time on the roundup, 8 minutes past the hour.
I'm Piera Palazzolo, VP of Digital Marketing for the American Management Association, a company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our research when it came to the best companies for website development and chose AmericanEagle.com. And we couldn't be happier. AmericanEagle.com worked closely with us to understand the front and back end requirements needed to launch an e-commerce website that could handle the complexities of running thousands of seminars nationwide. Our robust new website and improved SEO saw immediate increases in site traffic and web revenue. If you're in need of managerial effectiveness and success, visit our website at Amanet.org. If you're in need of a website that provides an unparalleled consumer experience, I highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Transform your business today. Dial 877-WebNow1 for a free digital consultation with AmericanEagle.com.
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. We'll have updates at the top of every hour all day long. Now, here are Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Brian Barrett here with you at 7:09. You're listening into the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. More fun and information is straight ahead. Speaking of information, we've got to check on traffic and weather together, brought to you by Toots.
Back in 1985, when Toots first opened, there were very few restaurants in this town. We've seen hundreds of them come and go, and yet we are still so blessed to be in business and be doing business here in Rutherford County.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Cloudiness as well as a few light rain and or snow showers in the area today, mainly before noon. Plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. Highs top out near 58 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows drop to 39. And then Thursday, partly sunny and highs reach 69. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 35.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Thanks to Sharing Change, MTE members are making a difference just by rounding up their monthly bills to support local nonprofits.
See how it works at sharingchange.org.
Good morning. An accident north of town in Millersville's got traffic still a little bit slow. We're hoping they're going to open this back up sooner than later and get things flowing a little bit better down through here. It's just limping along 65 southbound. Right there in that construction at the 98-mile marker. Again, just south of Millersville is really slow through that section of Sumner County. Starting to build even more now where it's already slow on 24 westbound here at Hickory Hollow Parkway. Trying to get in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County into Antioch. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts right now at Amco Transmissions at 1212 Gallatin Pike in Madison. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park. The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew. Good Wednesday, hump day edition of the Big Show.
Day.
Woot woot. It's Brian and John and Dalton here with you.
Had trouble remembering your name.
What is his name?
I'm his son. I know. He didn't know your name.
Do you think there are people who listen to this show that don't know that?
He knows my name before he knows your name. Brian and John and...
old what's his name?
Yeah.
I put him into the world.
Let's see. 10 days until spring break.
Woohoo!
Don't forget City School, No School Friday. It's parent-teacher conferences on Friday coming up.
We've been on this show too long together, man.
And I don't know what it is about this week, but I'm really starting to feel it this week.
It's something different. Woohoo! We did that together. Wow.
And don't forget, we're fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Experience the revolution with Brew Madness at 7 Brew.
There's so many things happening. My ears can't handle it.
They're giving away over $1 million in prizes just with a quick scan at the drive-thru. So when you go by, you'll see the board scan. You
could
play.
win a Ford Bronco.
You could, one of 3. Yeah, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Laverne. That's where you can find 7 Brew. You could also get a cool hoodie too. John, Dalton is probably not going to care too much about this, but have you been to Burger King and had the made-over Whopper? Apparently, the Whopper has had a makeover.
Well, they've got a little paper around it now, and it's in a box.
Yes.
So what else have they done? Is that?
I don't really know.
I mean, they're yeah.
Well,
they look more expensive.
Burger King diehards have been sounding the alarm on a few problems with their beloved burger for about a decade, and now the powers that be have finally listened.
The Whopper you're talking about.
The Whopper, yes. The first changes to the Whopper in a whopping 10 years, if you can believe that or not. So what's going on with the Whopper? A sesame seed bun that will taste better, and it's more durable. Say goodbye to the soggy and limp buns.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. That's a good improvement.
The mayo is smoother and more flavorful.
I don't know about that. I've had these, and I don't know.
You've had the new Whopper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Comes in a sack now. I mean, not a sack, but a paper.
Wrap
it around.
And it's in the box, right?
Yeah.
The toppings, from the onions to tomatoes to lettuce and pickle, will be stacked more thoughtfully, so the burger will look and feel fresher when it lands in your hand.
That's going to depend on who's putting that thing together.
And instead of the old wrapper, it's in a box now.
Welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order, please?
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Oh, I love that show. Okay, now, yes, I do think they taste, the bun holds up together better, I think.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys got your hands on a big arch yet?
No.
I have not.
I don't know that I haven't.
I want to try it because I keep hearing people talk about it.
It's just too much for me, I think. I don't know. I just.
Yeah.
I heard somebody. There's this guy on YouTube, and he's real weird little fella, but he just does fast food reviews. Like that's it. That's his whole thing. And he said it's the best new fast food item that he's tried in the last 10 years, is what he said about the Big Arch Burger.
But if you're on a calorie count,
man,
you'd have to eat like
and,
a third of it.
If you work at a place like this, it's $11 for a daggum cheeseburger.
Well, I mean,
you'll have a few cents left over by the hourly rate.
Really? He makes $11 an hour?
No.
That's $4 more than I make. I can't. That laugh really tells me a lot right there.
But yeah, no, I mean, 1,500 calories, $11. I just can't bring myself to buy a Big Arch. I just can't do it.
And I don't know. I'd like to try one.
Right. I think we should get
Maybe
one.
we get one and just all three.
And we split it.
Yeah, maybe that'd be the best way to do it.
Because that'd be only 700 calories.
Boy, nothing says breakfast like a Big Arch burger.
It's got poppy seeds on it. That's a breakfast thing.
We'd have to do this like on us. Well, we only have one coach.
I tell you, if we could ever get together, but nobody ever wants to get together outside of the show, but we could do this and, we could record a segment or something like that. Or
none
part
of us ever want to get together outside after the show. No one does.
Mm-mm.
Who's been bringing it up for like 16 weeks?
Dalton.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
And who's been agreeing with Dalton every time he brings it up?
Well, who shows up with Dalton?
He's just mad because last Saturday I had an appointment that I had to go to.
I'm not mad about that. No. I mean, people have things to do.
Any of the other weeks where we suggested it would have worked out fine.
It wasn't suggested.
It was suggested every single week at the coaches show.
Just keep looking back and forth, Mister. I'll agree with him, but I'll never go.
I don't know what the problem is. Oh, you had an appointment. Is that why we didn't get to do our final
on the
finale?
last Saturday? Yeah.
Well, is there anything wrong with just meeting sometime? And okay, well, fine.
You want to meet with him after hours?
See,
I'm clocking hours for our lunch.
I'll tell you
no,
what.
I'm just kidding.
I'll
Could
tell
you
what.
imagine?
Let's do it. Let's do it next. Oh, he's not here on Fridays. Let's do it next. Let's do it on next Monday.
Okay.
Okay. You in?
Sure.
Okay.
What time?
Well, we'll have to come back.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
well, that ain't happening.
I work. I have a job.
I do too. I have a job.
No, you don't.
I'm right here. This is my job.
You type on paper.
I'm retired. I have all day.
You make
Anytime
sheets.
after 8 o'clock works for me.
That's what you do. You make.
How about lunch?
Well, no, you mean.
Oh wait. How about lunch? How
after-
about lunch? No, after you do your show, and he's got a lunch break. I know he's got a lunch break.
I do have a lunch break.
We could do it then.
I get to take about one of my lunch breaks a week, and the rest of the week I work through lunch.
Well, you could take a lunch break. Let's do it Monday. Let's do it.
Put it on the calendar.
Okay.
Here's sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Venezuela beat Team USA 3-2 in the final of the World Baseball Classic. In the bottom of the eighth, Bryce Harper of the U.S. did hit a two-run homer to tie it, but in the top of the ninth, Eugenio Suarez had an RBI double off Boston losing pitcher Garrett Whitlock, who had allowed a leadoff walk and a stolen base. Venezuela had upset Japan last weekend and then won its semifinal against an Italy team that had been 5-0. In the NBA, Oklahoma City won its ninth straight game, 113-108 at Orlando, 40 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit sent Washington to a 13th straight loss. New York beat Indiana. Pacers have lost 14 straight. In the NCAA tournament's first four, Texas wins on a last-second jumper, 68-66 over NC State. Howard eliminated UMBC 86-83. NHL overtime wins for Minnesota and Montreal.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. I'm sort of a loner to a certain extent. You can either mix with people or you can sort of be on your own. I'm friendly and I like to work puzzles. That's my pastime besides working out. So I would encourage anyone to look at Adams Place because they'll have a hard time beating it.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
The law offices of John Day took the burden really off of my shoulders.
So if you think you're going to get rich quick with a frivolous case, I'm not the lawyer for you.
I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond.
If we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
The Recycled Minute with our own Rocky the Raccoon. He's in Murfreesboro today, teaching us all to recycle right, Tennessee style.
I love coming up with new ideas to share with my friends.
Here's Rocky.
You know how kids are always getting hurt, and yeah, us adults too, I know that. Yeah, okay, anyway, after you recycle the majority of bottles at the end of the month, you know, the plastic ones that you use to hold water with, or the bottles that sodas come in, set a few aside, fill them up with water, and then put them in the freezer. That way you always have a reusable ice pack on hand if you ever get hurt. Maybe you fall, bruise your leg up or something. Not to worry, because you got a fresh ice pack in the fridge just waiting for that injury. I'll be thinking of some more ideas to share with you next time. For RecycleRightTN.com, I'm Rocky the Raccoon.
And that's today's Recycled Minute with Rocky the Raccoon. Find the closest place to recycle by going to RecycleRightTN.com.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS. With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
722, you're listening into the Wake Up Crew from News Radio, WGNS.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
And I'd first like to thank Dalton Barrett for doing several of these shows, random question shows. In fact, he's my heir apparent. When I leave, he will become the regular host of.
I enjoy random questions. I do, John. I think when you leave, I'm probably gone from the show too. So we'll just make a pact.
Whoa!
When you leave, it'll be the dissolution of the Wake Up Crew.
Wow. That should throw a little power my way, but for some reason it doesn't feel that way. All right, question number 1. Are you ready? Has your ego ever gotten in the way of work or a relationship?
Definitely work. I have let my ego get in the way of work before, for sure. I had a really weird transition when I was not doing this full time, where I was no longer the best at what I did, and that was a hard transitional period.
Because you were the king of producing.
Well, when I was here, I was the best at what the best producer
and
on staff.
comfortable with it. A lot of that is comfort.
Sure.
Too, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I was been doing it the longest, and then you start a new job, and it's like, oh,
everything's fresh, but also scary a little bit too.
Right.
But you've overcome that now, and your ego's just as big as it ever was.
Yes, I'm still the greatest.
Brian,
what ego?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
what I expected that.
Would you ever consider adopting a child?
No.
Circumstances would affect it, but yeah, I'd consider it.
Is that because you have a heart he doesn't? Is that,
Probably, yeah.
Could you see him trying to raise a kid now? Oh, geez.
Hey, could you see him trying to raise a kid 24 years ago?
No, not really. Who would you want to spend the last day of your life with? Be careful.
It would probably be Megan, yes. And Huey Lewis.
Not me. You wouldn't want to spend the last day
And
of
a
life.
nice bowl of gravy from the alley on Main Street. That's where I'd want to spend. That's where I'd spend the last day of my life.
You? Wait a minute. You'd want to be in a press box somewhere.
No, he'd want to
right
be
now.
here.
It's you and David Limbaugh. You want to change anything?
Hey, no, he'd want to spend it here on a Saturday morning doing the coaches show.
Yeah.
Maybe in a press box with Ladybug.
Wow.
Well, Bobby.
You could be there too.
Bobby,
if you wanted.
Heather, you.
Yeah.
Oh, I rank higher than you.
Yep.
Oh, well. What's the longest you've ever grown your hair? You had it pretty long one time.
Yeah. It was coming back, and then I singed it off. So
You were doing when we first started doing the show, it got kind of long.
I only cut it about every 6 months. That's been my flow since COVID. Is I just every 6 months get a haircut.
That's a new phrase. That's my flow.
It's my flow since COVID.
I've had it shoulder length before, but it's been a long time ago.
Now you have none.
Well,
shoulder length.
I did. I had it, for a while in my
Middle
teen
school.
years.
Oh, okay. That's when I was.
that
I
was
was hiding from him.
That
yeah.
was your Brian Barrett hiatus.
Yeah. Do you like other people buying your clothes?
No.
Megan buys a lot of my clothes. I don't like other people spending money on me, but
Aw.
so I don't mind it with Megan because we share a bank account. But yeah,
That's so sweet.
I'd rather her buy it than me buy it. So
If you had the opportunity to get a message across to a large group, what would it be? Oh, I'm sorry. That question was too deep, wasn't it?
Run. Brian Barrett is coming. Run. Probably that one.
Where is the strangest place you've ever fallen asleep?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I've fallen asleep in a lot of places. I used to doze off in class all the time. I haven't tried it in a very long time, but there was a point in time where I could sleep just about anywhere. So I could lean up against a wall and fall asleep. Falling asleep on car rides, buses, planes. Falling asleep just about anywhere you can imagine, John.
You used to fall asleep in the back of the car riding home from football games when you and Jeff would talk in the front seat.
And then I carried that tradition, and I fell asleep in the back when the two of you would talk in the front seat. And then we would both fall asleep when him and Rafferty would talk.
Brian
in the
never
front seat.
plays the radio.
No,
when he rides in the car,
He does not.
Never doesn't like the radio. Doesn't like it. I was going to ask another question to go in with that. Have you ever fallen asleep in church?
Oh yes, not recently, but I have.
I have not.
Oh, I used to all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, the last 2 or 3 years, I haven't done that. I don't know really why. One more question. What makes a party boring?
I don't go to many parties. I think a party needs good food. If you don't have good food, I'm out. If I don't like the people there, that would make it pretty boring.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's the people. Isn't
Yeah.
it? You've never been to a party.
You don't
so
get invited to many.
Well, it's the people not inviting you to parties, but I guess if you went, I would think people and food and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a look at random questions.
728.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
We came to the Villages to see about a workshop we were doing, and they were so nice and so much fun. And then Hope took us on a tour, and I went into an apartment, and I said, I'm going to move here. Within a couple of months, I had sold my house and moved in. The Villages of Murfreesboro.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro, and we invite everybody to come out and take a tour of our beautiful community. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, it's 7:30. It is March 18th, Wednesday morning hump day, episode 1870 of the Wake Up Crew. And how about a few birthdays there, pal?
Okay, Steve Thomas, Alan Farley, Catherine Young, Debbie Flowers.
That's a few.
That's very few.
Not enough, though. We need some more. We're giving away a delicious bowl of banana pudding from Slick Pig. Now, if you've already sent yours in to us throughout the morning this morning, it's not on our sheet here, clearly, so we do have it. But get them into us, 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/birthdays so we can give away that banana pudding from Slick Pig.
All right, yep, now is the time, so don't fret, but don't wait.
Don't
At the
fret,
law
but don't
offices
forget.
of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, call me, John Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Cloudiness as well as a few light rain and or snow showers in the area today, mainly before noon. Plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. Highs top out near 58 degrees. Winds southerly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows drop to 39. And then Thursday, partly sunny, highs reach 69. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 35.
Good morning. Moving a lot better now down through Millersville on 65 southbound, where we had a wreck down around the 98-mile marker earlier. Still slow right now, 24 west here at Hickory Hollow Parkway. All that traffic trying to get in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, headed towards Antioch. It looks like some rain moving into Clarksville. Certain sections of Montgomery County, you could get wet. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts today at Amco Transmissions, located 1621 West Main Street in Lebanon. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A new analysis of national crash data shows Tennessee ranks among the most dangerous states in the country for fatal crashes during weekend nighttime hours. Researchers reviewing federal traffic fatality data from 2019 through 2023 found that Tennessee recorded 1,483 deadly crashes during weekend nights. That translates to a rate of 4.25 fatal crashes per 100,000 residents, placing the volunteer state 9th nationwide and well above the national average of 3.15. Despite having about 2% of the U.S. population, Tennessee accounted for nearly 3% of all weekend nighttime fatal crashes during that 5-year period. Looking closer to home, Rutherford County has recorded 6 fatal crashes so far in 2026. That's slightly lower than the same period last year, and well below the 11 crashes reported during the same time frame in 2024. State data shows about half of those deadly incidents occurred in rural areas of Rutherford County, while the remaining crashes happened within the city limits of Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Meanwhile, law enforcement agencies across Rutherford County recently launched a targeted effort aimed at improving safety on some of the area's busiest roadways. The operation, called Early Morning Blues, placed deputies, police officers, and Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers along Interstate 24 and U.S. Highway 231 south during the early morning commute. Authorities reported no crashes during the operation, which officials say is a positive sign for roadway safety in Rutherford County. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door. Where can you turn when you need a friend to put your fears to rest? Turn to the best when you turn to Turner Security. Powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door. Turn to Turner Security. The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
We continue with the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS, and it is time for Are You Smarter Than
a Child? Although we're going into 17th grade, so we're going to see.
All right, ready?
Are we ready? Let's hit it. Which of the following animals can't jump? Is it a horse, a bear, a zebra, or an elephant?
Zebra can jump.
Feels pretty obvious that it's an elephant, would be my guess.
Oh, yeah.
They're heavy.
Bears can get on trees. They climb. I guess they can jump.
Elephant. It was an elephant. That is, we got that one correct.
It'd be too hard for them to jump.
Oh, this one I don't know, but you guys should. Whom did Bill Clinton run against in the 1996 presidential election? Was it Bob Dole, Elizabeth Dole, John McCain, or George W. Bush?
I'm going to say it was Bob Dole.
Let's see. 92 would have been his first years. 96 was when it was re-election, so it was Bob Dole. I actually covered Bob Dole when he came to Murfreesboro.
That is correct.
Now, I said that like 10 seconds before he did. And
then he went on.
He had to clarify.
It was like The Mentalist. He was like, well, we'll go here and here and here.
Yeah.
Well, do I not get to participate?
It was like an episode of House.
If the answer's the answer, we know it. Yeah, move on.
Which Apollo mission landed the first humans on the moon?
Ooh.
Apollo 7, Apollo 9, Apollo 11, or Apollo 13?
No, I don't know it.
I think it's 13.
Apollo 13, they had trouble, didn't they? Didn't they make a movie out of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stop it. We just don't need clarification. If you know the answer, say it. What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you really not?
Okay, I don't think it's 13.
Okay.
It's either 9 or 11, I think.
9.
Apollo 11 sounds familiar. That's what I was going with. 11 and 13 sound familiar.
Well, choose it. See what it does.
Do you know?
I don't.
It was Apollo 11. Look at that.
We kind of did a multiple choice answer there, but
we're going to do this one without multiple choice because it's real easy. The sun rises in the east and sets where?
The south.
He's trying to throw this game.
West. Go west, young man.
Yeah. You notice I said it earlier, just whispered it to you.
Wow, you guys are so grumpy today.
I've had an hour's sleep. What's his excuse?
What is the capital of Australia? Is it Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, or Canberra?
Ooh, that's tough. You'll know this one.
It's either Melbourne or Sydney.
I'm going to say it's Melbourne.
I think that's right.
It was Canberra.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't know that city existed.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Which animals always land on their feet? Is it birds, frogs, cats, or dogs?
Cats.
I've heard cats always land on their feet.
Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
My dog didn't land on his feet
No,
sometimes.
mine either.
What about a three-legged cat?
Okay, this is a math question.
Ooh.
Math question.
Count me out.
What is 200% of 50? Is it 55, 200, 150, or 100? I think 200% means double, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 100% of 50 is 100.
100% of 50 is 50.
Yeah.
Well, but 50 is the first number, correct? Should be 200, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's 100.
Okay. Whatever you
I'm
think.
going to put 200, but the answer was 100.
Yeah.
I got a math question right, and you guys didn't.
I didn't even attempt to answer it. I'm no good at math.
What is the actual color of blood in the body? Is it blue, red, purple, or green?
It's not red.
I think the blue thing was a myth. Like it was like a wives' tale. I think it might be red.
Red, the color of your blood. Well, when it comes out of your skin, it's red.
I've always heard like, when it touches oxygen, it turns red. But I think that's like a wives' tale.
But if you get shot, I mean, it's blood. It's red.
Red is the correct answer.
Yeah. We got stumped on that one time.
What do watts measure? Is it power, distance, energy, or volume?
Power.
Do you have a guess?
I was going to say energy, but
I don't know. I'm going to go power. And that was correct.
My MTE app, I just didn't look close
All
enough.
right, last one. What color is the bottom of a rainbow? Is it violet, red, blue, or green?
Green.
It was violet. We got
I think we had,
7 out of 10.
I think we had that question before, too, at one time. Somewhere.
70%.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop
and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. It's 7:42, by the way. I know that because we have electricity and a clock. They're bringing you the Wake Up Crew.
Man, don't tell all our secrets.
Middle Tennessee Electric wants to make sure that you are in the loop. So head over to mte.com, update and contact. Update your contact info, and you'll get timely alerts on outages and like billing, that kind of thing. So check it out. Update that contact info. Art Dinkins is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. For his tireless work protecting children, Art Dinkins getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne.
I need to meet him.
Sounds like it.
Art, if you're listening, John would like to meet you. Go ahead and text WOOK to 615-893-1450 with a message that says, "This is Art." That way we have your phone number.
Maybe
we can arrange a meeting.
My picture would be fine, too.
Yeah. Facebook friend request.
Well, maybe I'll look him up on Facebook.
Okay. Well, while that's going on, the Good Neighbor Spotlight is built by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they love supporting the neighbors who keep Rutherford County thriving. If you know somebody you could send us, text neighbor to 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor to get them into us here at the Big G. We'll take care of it from there.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
I can't remember which one I did this morning.
Say the first words of all of them and I can tell you.
I renamed my toilet.
That's it.
Okay. I renamed my toilet Jim instead of John. People are really impressed when I tell them I go to the gym every morning.
Replay.
I believe I gave that a 5.
I believe I abstained from rating.
But during the commercial break, gave it a 5, by the way.
What'd you say?
But during the commercial break, you said 5. But I think you were being sarcastic.
You'll never know.
He's probably a 3.
You'll never know.
Maybe.
I refuse to rate it because you were rude.
See what you've done?
You were rude to me.
Is that going to affect us the next 2 days?
Well, no, but
okay. Have we learned anything today? I've learned you guys like peppermint or mints from Lifesaver Mints.
Those are pretty good. They're not as good as those orange mints you had.
They're
Those
strong.
Were real good. Yeah, they are very minty.
He gave me a whole bag of the orange mints.
Oh, he didn't give me any.
The white ones. I don't think you liked them that much.
With the little dots in them?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I loved those. Didn't give me a single one.
Well,
it's okay. You didn't give me a sticky bun. He didn't give me orange mints. It's okay. I'm alone.
I
I'm
didn't
so
think you. I don't. The way
alone.
you acted about sticky buns, I don't think you were impressed. So I
I
didn't
thought
wanna,
we were going to try them together on the air. That's
well,
what I thought. But
it happened that the expiration date was almost up, and I had to give them to Brian right before expiration.
I'm so alone.
I shared the mint this morning, but that's okay.
We had random questions today.
You didn't actually. I think I took it from you.
And I'll tell you what, we tore up Name That Tune today.
Oh, man, yes. Earlier this morning, if you missed it, go back, check out the podcast. Our greatest Name That Tune of all time. I'm saying it now.
Greatest of all time, huh?
The greatest of all time. When we came in with Under Pressure, and not only did we know it was Under Pressure, but we also knew that it was both Queen and David Bowie, and we got the year right.
And I think I ought to get a little credit for doing Mona Lisa before he even
Yes.
sang the song.
You did.
Nat King Cole, 1950.
I missed the year. That's it.
On today's edition of Name That Tune, we had one thing from every single song.
That's correct.
Either year,
That's
artist,
never
or
happened.
title. That's never happened.
Well, here's one. Name that tune.
She sounds like she's got a bug in her throat.
That's Donna Summer, Last Dance. She got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on this day in 1992. That's why we go out with a little Last Dance.
The great Donna Summer.
The great Donna Summer. For the great John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett.
And Art Dinkins.
And Art Dinkins, our good neighbor. I'm Brian Barrett. Until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Cloudiness as well as a few light rain and or snow showers in the area today, mainly before noon. Plenty of sunshine during the afternoon. Highs top out near 58 degrees. Winds southerly